everybody. As promised, engine hour meter enablement video. We're going to show you how I did that. First of all, look at those. Nice. Taking a trip to Canada, so Northern Ontario too, so needed something that's gonna dig. Cooper Evolutions, I believe these are. Yeah, Evolution. They're pretty nice, deep. I didn't go bigger. They're still 225s, factory tire size, but that's because skinnier tires in the snow is very good. The fatter you go, the more you float. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you this first. So I'm excited. There is something big coming. We're lending this out for 3 weeks to none other than Stainless Works. They're gonna partner with us, and I'd offered to them a while back because I saw they didn't offer anything, and they're really a well-known company for exhausts in Ohio here. But yeah, they are going to use our truck as R&D for the 2-liter, which is pretty awesome. So anyways, I'm gonna set this. I really wish I had a GoPro. I should have done that for Black Friday. So the computer I'm using is a Dell. I don't know what it is. It's a Inspiron Dell, but it's just a regular laptop. This won't work on a Chromebook. I'm pretty sure of that. You want to make sure you have good battery going on. Kind of load shed a little bit. I mean, I'm keeping the heat on for now, but during programming, turn the headlights off. During programming, you really should have this on a battery charger for flash procedures when you're writing and stuff like that, but I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. The battery is real good on this thing, and then I'm gonna load shed right before I go to program, and then I'll key on engine off. So anyways, so if you go to forscan.org, and I believe it's .org, but if you go to Forscan, I'll just do it real quick. I kind of want to show you how this works from start to finish. So it is .org. So forscan.org. It's going to look like this. Okay, it's a really neat program to have if you don't want to spend the basically $1,000 for startup on IDS, which is dealer programming, and then you need to upkeep that license, and that's like $500 a year or $600 a year. So this is $10 a year. You can get a free trial, mess around with that, but that only lasts for 3 months. I like being able to license the PC for a year and not have to worry about it. So if you go to products, then you're gonna want this top one right here with the blue circle and the white car. Forscan for Windows 2.3.49. You're gonna want to download that and go through and then install it, and it's gonna ask you all kinds of questions like, do you agree? Yeah. That's free to download, and then when you go to information about extended license, it'll give you different prices, and then you can go to buy extended license, okay, and then you'll put in your billing information and yada, and do that, and then they're going to send you a code, and I'll show you where to put that in. So I already have Forscan on this There's probably a new update too, but I'm not worried about it. Nope, 2349. So I have the latest and greatest, but when you do have a new version available, right here it'll say, in this white box, it'll say new version available. Let's full screen this for you. Okay, so you're gonna need to buy an adapter. Let me turn some lights on. You're gonna need to buy an adapter. It's a USB to OBD, and this is the best one that I've found. It's a OBD Link EX, and there's the model number there. I think this was like $50 or something like that. I had the one with the switch for the high speed, medium speed CAN networks, and you had a lot of physical involvement with that. You had to sit there and click to find modules. You had to flip switches and stuff. I don't want to do that. So this thing, and two, it told you, it started flagging my old adapter. I used to have an ELM 327, and it was flagging it like crazy, saying, this isn't the right one for the car. You might miss out on features. So I'm like, all right, well, time to invest because I use it enough. So I'll go ahead and plug this in down here. Yeah, just to have it plugged in. Okay. And then I'll plug it into the computer here. Now, this is a disclaimer, okay? Do this at your own risk. I'm not responsible for anything you guys do. You can program a lot of things. Splash screen, you can do a lot of things. But if you mess it up, it's not on me. So I'm not gonna take blame for that. I'll show you the engine idle meter. Let's see here. I gotta remember where I found it. Yeah, let's see. It might be in information. Engine hours, right below oil life. Now, this will start as soon as you turn it, enable it. It's going to. Wow, that's really dusty. Jeez, sorry. Squirrel. But as soon as you enable it, it's going to start at 0. So the faster you enable it, the better if you want an accurate readout. But it's not enabled. It's not in there from the factory. So. Anyways, we're plugged in. We're plugged into the truck. OBD2. Oh, this freaking auto brightness on this phone makes you can't see anything. Okay, I think I got it figured out because I couldn't see anything. Oh wow, the focus is on this is doing great. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and connect to the vehicle. Right down here, you're gonna see connect to the vehicle. It's going to show you not connected. This will even read battery voltage too, so that's pretty cool. Wow, it does not like to focus on this computer. Alright. Demo mode is active. I had that turned off already, but you're going to want to switch to real mode. This is on. Vehicle's not moving. Don't display. Okay. Whoa. It's acting like it forgot my adapter. Alright. I already have this saved. It's going to come up with like the VIN and what it is. So, it's going to find all your modules. Pretty cool. Any codes that you have. So what I'm going to do, now that it's ready, you want to wait till it says ready. And you're going to see voltage. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and make sure that my adapter is optimized. Connection, auto, not Bluetooth. I really don't recommend Bluetooth adapters for programming. It's just my personal preference. You really want a solid connection. You want a good charged laptop too. Charge car, charge laptop, and hardwire is kind of my thing. But I'm gonna put that on auto increase. That should be already on it. Auto increase. That's your buff. It's your increased speed of connection up to maximum. Wow, look at that focus. All right. That should be it. Okay, we're gonna go back to the car. DTCs. Now what is that? Not surprised. Yeah, not surprised either. So Ford kind of has problems with their infotainment and imaging. Just kind of everything that goes on with the APIM, front control interface module, front display interface module, just like the obstacle detection for the electronic automatic emergency braking. So there's probably updates for this through FDRS, which is Ford stuff that I'm not buying because I'm not a dealer. But anyways, I'm not too terribly worried for that. Actually, I'm gonna clear that because I'm not too bothered. So on engine off. Down here, reset DTC. Do you want to do that? Yes. Let's see if they come right back. If they come right back, then we've got something. But I love how the headlights always start on automatic mode, Ford. That is seriously irritating to me. Okay. Yeah, see, that was probably just a fluke. Just they throw weird communication codes sometimes, these cars. But see, it came right back with nothing. So I'm not worried about that. Now, if it would have popped back up same code, then it would have been worth investigation. So different features here. You can go to the graph here. You can put up on, I'm not going to go through that right now, but you can do oscilloscope stuff. You can add a bunch of PIDs and all that, see a bunch of data. It's really helpful for, like, I found with this program, it's been great for airbag diagnostics. You can really see all the resistances like on one screen, and that's something you can't really do very easily and as fast with Ford software. So anyways, you get on here to, what do they call this? Vehicle tests. You can do all these on-demand self-tests, which is pretty nice. See your readiness test for emissions, monitoring for like e-check and that, which we have to do here. So then we'll go down to the wrench service functions. That's a bunch of cool stuff. I like it a lot. You could do a lot of nice stuff. But that being said, if you don't know what you're doing, and it's no offense, it's just the truth. You know, don't curiosity killed the cat. You know what I mean? It can end up costing you some money, because Ford's real good nowadays about telling if you've done anything. And something as harmless as enabling a feature like an idle meter. I mean, yeah, you could say it's a risk, but honestly, I think I have a pretty solid argument in the way that I did it. So anyways, down here in the little microchip looking thing, configuration and programming, what you're going to want to do is go to the instrument panel cluster, which you cannot, don't get any ideas with this, you can't do it. It's just there. So module configuration for IPC, that's instrument panel cluster. Alright. Vehicle's not moving. Technically we're on a ball. Tell me my life. Could it be a year already? No. Okay, you ever have one of those days where a year goes by and your license expires, and you're like, no, hasn't been a year. Well, that's today. I swear, my brain lately is just going nuts. So much is going on. The end of the year, it's so busy. But anyways, back at it. I had to get a license key because somebody forgot it expired. So we're going to go down to instrument panel cluster, not the as-built. You're going to go to module configuration. You're going to hit play. It's going to read all the blocks. Now you're going to find the good stuff. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to engine hour meter. It is in, okay, there's two. I did idle two. It's not critical for me because you know, it doesn't, this thing doesn't really idle that much, as you've seen. Most of the idles are the hours are driving. But anyways, you see it's enabled. You can change the value 0 or 1, and then obviously it's already enabled. Okay, well, okay. Then you would go to right. No changes, nothing to do. So what it'll do is it'll come up and it'll say, it'll show you what you've changed in a list, and it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? You hit yes, and then it's going to run through and do it, and then it's going to tell you to cycle the key on and off, or off and on, and then you're going to be done. And then you confirm. You'll see some funky business going on up here, but it's not crazy. So maybe I'll find something here that I want to do. There's really not a whole lot that really applied to what I was looking for. So I wish I could turn off the seat belt. The belt minder on this truck is seriously the most irritating freaking thing. You have to clear it every time, and it's just, oh, it's awful. And I think I have it turned off in here. Now some of this, it's listed, but it doesn't do anything. Like, you'll try to, you know, put on performance shift. Well, if your hardware is not capable of doing it, it's not gonna do anything. So you kind of got to be smart with it as far as what's going on and that. But a lot of Ford stuff just kind of plays. Oh yeah, because it's not digital. So a lot of Ford stuff kind of shares the same software. Just if it's not applicable, it's not going to do anything. So, like, I've turned on boost gauges, yada yada, stuff like that. None of that does anything. So I revert it back to off, because, you know, there's no reason to have it on if it doesn't do anything. Yeah, see, I have the belt minders disabled, and it does not work. That's in there somewhere else. It really wants you to know that you don't have your seatbelt on. And it'll be just when you're sitting there, not even going anywhere. That's the annoying part. And it just won't shut up. Oh, and auto start stop, you cannot disable it in this. It won't work. But if you see my other video with the 4D Tech inline plug-in device in the back of the OBD2, the gateway module there, that works, because this vehicle may or may not shut off at red lights. Cannot confirm. Stop. Alright, so you have to stop each procedure down here, that little next to the play button. Stop. Okay, now what I want to do is up here in the top, go back to configuration programming, and I kind of wanted to see if any modules were added and with the update. See, when you see as built format, a lot of times you're not gonna be able to do anything. Warning, not saved, yada yada. Alright, as built data, it's hex bin. So it's, yeah, or it's I believe it's bin, but it's not anything you can read or do anything with. So you can load factory data, yada yada. You don't need to do anything here. So basically tells you no selectable, no configurable programming. So I wanted to see. Yeah, still not. So weird. No APEM, no any of that. Because I'd really like to change the splash screen to like Ford Performance or RS or something like that. I've done it on every one of her cars, like her Escape. She had a 19 Escape Titanium. Had a, Ford Performance or something. And then she had an Echo Sport. It was kind of funny. Had RS. It was blue, but furthest thing from an RS. But you can do other cool things with, like as far as body control module goes, you can do some pretty neat stuff. I wonder if that's that new wireless thing they're talking about. They're talking about wireless updates through Ford, and oh man, I could see that going bad. Your car tries to update itself outside your house, and then all of a sudden it doesn't have, something happens with the data, and it just freaks out. And then you can't go anywhere. I'm late for work. Yeah, my car doesn't know how to be a car. That's their idea, anyways. With I heard the new Mustang, they're trying to push that. Everything's over the internet. So instead of having the chimes come from the door speakers, the really loud do-do-do, that gets annoying. So I have it to where it just comes through the instrument cluster. Main reason I did that is because I was working second shift one day, and I came home and I was moving trailers around and stuff in the yard, and you open the door especially when it's dark out and you're backing up to trailers by yourself and you're moving them around. I was moving the camper and another little utility trailer around, just organizing the driveway, because second shift you really don't have any time to do anything in your life. So I was doing that, and every time you open the door, say it's like 11:30, and like that train, it just lets all your neighbors and everybody know that your door's open and your key's in the ignition. And it just, the 5 times that it dings, and how loud it dings, it's just not my thing. So quiet that down. I didn't like it. I mean, obviously I like to have the chime there, but yeah, I definitely did not want it coming through the speakers like it was, so got rid of that. But that's in the instrument panel cluster as well. So as you see, audio speakers or instrument cluster. So comes through the cluster only, because I do not like that noise. Too loud. Just like GM. Theirs is awful. Theirs has always been awful. So loud. Makes me want to poke a hole in the speaker. Alright, but yeah, that's it. Sorry I ramble a lot, and that's dirty. But yeah, excited. It's going to be going and getting an exhaust, stainless steel, and that's going to be fun. So, but yeah. Like, subscribe if you want to see somebody ramble a lot. But these tires, man, I'm telling you, they're freaking nice snow tires. So, alrighty, we'll see you guys later. Any other questions? There's more stuff you could do. I don't think I really even did anything in the body control module. I did the instrument cluster with the idle hour meter, but I'm still finding out more stuff to do with it. They make it not as easy as it gets newer. So, but at least you can know how many hours are on your engine. So, all right, we'll see you guys. Peace.